Oh, so it doesn't make a little sound at the start anymore. Okay. Hey you guys. I'm back with another recording on my channel. And it so happens to be my birthday today. But I wanted to talk about Avatar: Way of Water in this recording. So, me and my spouse, we went to see the new Avatar movie that just came out. On my birthday, yeah, today's the 21st, so it's my birthday. So yeah, we went to go eat some good food, and then we went to go and see that movie, and I really liked the movie. I did. It was very heartfelt. It was very emotional, with some action in it as well, which makes it a really good movie. So what I wanted to say in this recording initially was, my thoughts, going over the movie, what it interpreted, what the movie really interpreted itself for me. So yeah, I myself felt very connected to the movie, and I think in turn it's supposed to do that for certain individuals, for certain people who feel like they still have that soul connection, that spiritual connection to the land and everything else. So yeah, of course, Avatar: Way of Water, it did that for me. Like, I was watching the really emotional parts, and of course I cried. I cried at certain parts of the movie because, I myself feel a way for, like, animals, like, I have this, like, heartfelt connection for, animals, other living beings. So, of course, me as a starseed, of course I would feel some emotion from these particular scenes, because I think us as humans, if we didn't feel that way, like, there's something wrong, because us, all of us as a collective, we're supposed to feel that way, like everybody. And I thought it was a really great movie. It was long. It was a long film. But overall, I really enjoyed watching the movie. Like, it was something, like, it was, like, the movie was refreshing to me. Like, it was refreshing because most of the movies that have been coming out lately, like, they haven't really been doing anything like for my soul, and I think that's something a movie has to have. Like, it has to trigger you in some way, because I've watched plenty of movies in these theaters, and, like, it did nothing for me. It's like, wow, it's like I'm just watching a movie, a film, and, like, of course, like, it'll make me laugh, or or make me feel a particular way, but it's supposed to really just, like, connect with you. Like, a movie is really supposed to just connect with you. Like, that's I think that's the most important part, or the most important thing. I felt that way from this movie. But anyway, I also wanted to mention this in this recording too. So spiritually, what I got from the movie, as far as being a starseed and everything, you know, I feel, so as the movie progressed, like I instantly felt a connection with these characters, and like that's how I really felt with like the Lord of the Rings movies as well, and like the Hobbit movie. I felt like a connection with these characters, like as they progressed through their story, their you know, the adventure that they had with one another. Like I really feel like if the movie is good, like and the characters are good, the acting's good, I feel a particular way towards these characters. And you know what? I felt like I really needed to see this movie because Avatar: Way of Water, it was really to feed my soul, my spiritual self, my higher self. I felt like it was supposed to refuel that soul ignition within myself, and that's why I think I get easily bored when there aren't when there aren't movies to watch for me. Like, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I just feel like a movie has to like fuel you. Anyways, I feel like it has to fuel me in order to spiritually progress, because you know what? I feel a spiritual connection to these characters, and they help me. I feel like these characters could help me through certain situations. Since I don't have a whole lot of friends and all of that, like I've basically been dealing with loneliness all of my life. So I feel like, when you are a person this estranged from society, like I feel like certain movies, like they have to refuel your spiritual soul, in order to move on. And that's really how I feel, at certain times, Sorry, you guys. I'm trying not to make this video too long and boring, but I'm drinking, I'm drinking some sangria right now, so. Yeah, just coming out here. Just coming out here on my birthday night. I don't have to go to work tomorrow, so that's awesome. So luckily I had a schedule that was falling. It was falling on my days off. My birthday fell on one of my days off, which was today. Really happy for that. I have I work full time, 4 days on, 3 days off. So yeah, I'm just out here tonight chilling, talking about what happened. Talking about what happened today and like how I feel about it. How I felt towards the movie and all that. Yeah, it feels really good not being at work right now. I don't want to keep this recording too long, but maybe there's... trying to think of something else. Something maybe I want to say. Something else I want to say in this recording before I end the video. Oh yeah, you guys. Okay, so since we're all spiritual beings having a human experience, I feel like what I'm getting from this movie, there's gonna be a lot of there's gonna be a lot of childlike souls who will be under the presence of these characters in this movie. I feel like this movie like really had to come out because, in a way, Avatar: Way of Water, this movie will actually raise human beings' empathy like really high, because that's what this movie is supposed to do. It's supposed to raise your empathy towards other living beings. Having your heart connected to your mind, having to feel some sort of spiritual connection to the land and to the oceans, the lakes, the rivers. Because that's what I've always been connected to. I've always been connected with nature. I've always been connected to animals, like wildlife animals, domestic animals, birds especially. Hummingbirds seem to have a a heartfelt connection towards me. I don't know why, but hummingbirds are very intelligent birds. Like they'll look at you and they'll say like, "Oh wow, that being right there is different." They telecommunicate a different way. So, us as human beings, us as a collective consciousness, humankind, we're supposed to feel a higher empathy this year, and it's supposed to progress through this year and ongoing through the rest of the years, because we really need it at this point. We really, us as human beings, we in this matrix society that has no soul. Our hearts are supposed to raise in frequency with this movie that just came out. So we're supposed to raise our empathy significantly. And you guys, I know that there's still battles going on. I still know that there's wars going on. There's wars, a battle against the mind and everything. Mind control, because there's always a battle of the mind. There's always a battle of the soul. But, we're supposed to go through this life, knowing that and like withstanding like the difficulties that life brings us. Otherwise we won't grow. We won't grow if we don't go through this this stage in Earth's evolution. We're supposed to grow through it together. And that's what this movie initially, the message, that was the message of the movie at the end was, we're supposed to grow further within our consciousness and, value family to the death and everything. There are going to be difficult times with family members, but you know, if you guys can just gain that trust again, gain that bond again, you know, with all the families out there. I mean, you're supposed to grow spiritually, no matter what happens. So that's it. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of like innocence, you know, innocent souls like children, innocent souls like young teens. These people, they're really going to be connecting with these characters because my spiritual home is Middle Earth, and that's kind of like my sanctuary realm. My spiritual sanctuary realm, because you know, that's the realm that I chose, you know, and I fell in love with Keeley, and I fell in love with King Thornda and Philly, and you know, all, you know, the dwarves, like what they went through in Middle Earth, Lord of the Rings. So I'm always gonna choose that realm, that realm that I fight for. So these people out here who have seen Avatar: Way of Water, they're gonna do the same, and it's gonna raise the Earth's frequency. It's gonna raise the Earth's frequency tremendously. These people are connecting with these film characters, and they're gonna be, you know, opening their hearts more. I hope. You know, hopefully. You know, hopefully, you know, for the ones, you know, for the ones who this movie has reached, within your psyche and within your consciousness, like I hope you guys feel like you have a home there, for the most part. Like you know, like I hope you guys like connect with these characters, and you feel like you're at home, because that's what matters. That's what matters the most. Excuse me. So for the star seeds, for the other younger star seeds who are out there, I'm I'm actually half crystal, half indigo, child chosen. So I hope you know, from this movie, you know, your heart frequency raised more from it, because it raised mine. And it gave me a spiritual fuel for a while. And I hope you guys feel the same from that. Alright, I'm gonna end it because it's so long. It's super long. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed listening to this one, and I'll talk to you in another one later. Alright, thanks for listening, you guys, and see you in the next one. Alright, stay safe out there. Okay, bye.